and foam should be a little bit lower than the Peltier. Yesterday I spent all day with this plastic design, and I was not happy because plastic is so easily scratched compared to glass. Bottom is higher than the Peltier, so one cannot shine light. There will be always shadow from the edge. Wet paper is held in the glass jar with a magnet. Magnet acts also as an electrode for high voltage. High voltage is made from buck zapper. As a torch I use Chinese LED torch. Next I try such AliExpress lamp, which makes elliptical beam. The small chamber is still fun. Good news, if I drive at maximum power, there is too much vapor. This is about how good it gets. Vapor layer thickness about 1 or 2 millimeters. Tried another glass jar, basically no difference. Resistor parallel to high voltage capacitor is removed. Next modification. Making a water-cooled version. With water-cooled setup, barely see anything. I want to show you broken Peltier. In the center we have -9, but in one corner we have +30. Checking temperature of a good Peltier. It is -15 degrees, 11.5 volts, 3 amps. On the top of the second Peltier we have -25 degrees. Now get vapor condensing, but there are no tracks from particles. I suspect that need high voltage. After putting high voltage, immediately started to see the tracks. Running chamber at current less than maximal optimizes performance. Here is the setup. I 3D printed this design. It is having nice LED illumination. Aluminum plate was prepared as I don't have copper plate. Today finished the power supply with the switch. Today bought a new cooler. It has 6 heat pipes on every side. The old one had 3. With the new cooler with 6 pipes get minus 39 degrees centigrade, which is 4 degrees better than with 4 pipes. Applying a good thermal compound, cleaning Peltier, removed also the labeling, so I put the label on the cable. Applying thin layer of the coating. I had to use oil to make it smoother and softer. Here comes the second Peltier. With applied Arctic MX6 paste, got minus 39 degrees centigrade, comparable to the white paste, so the paste was not the limiting. Making a rectangular plate, which is supported with small pieces. Put together heat insulating thing and also IKEA glass dome. And now it works with 6x6 centimeters flat plate. I would like to demonstrate the effect of high voltage. And now I will have high voltage again. Now short. No tracks. And now high voltage. Next iteration, whole surface covered with a sticky film. End of today, I have metal plate 6x6 centimeters, and I'm quite surprised that there is so much activity going on. Today understood one thing, why water block might be better than heat pipe, because for heat pipe we will never be able to insulate around the Peltier all 4 sides. Today was revelation why water blocks with such horizontal outputs are worse, because you cannot insulate this side with heat foam. Such cooler, it is larger than Peltier, so you again lose possibility to insulate. So best of today, I used dome from IKEA, 13 centimeter inside diameter, then I used the foam wall to create a well for cold gas, and then 6x6 centimeter metal plate covered with plastic film. In this way, lamp which is far away, it does not make shadow on the cold part where we see the tracks.
As a revelation from today, the tracks which are wider, they come from outside the cold region, and narrow tracks, they are in the region where the fog originates. And yeah, wide tracks get wider because they are having charged molecules, and charged particles repel, so they try to get further away from each other. And why sometimes the tracks seem to hang in the air? That's because the electric field pulls negative ions up, and so they don't fall down for some time, and then finally fall down when they recombine.
Why are tracks in cloud chamber horizontal? I think they happened higher, and then ions are pulled down towards the plate, and then suddenly we get condensation and visualize. That's why tracks look horizontal most of the time. Prepare the aluminum disc 11 centimeters in diameter. This one is 13 centimeters. With the big plate, do not have tracks. 20 minutes waiting. Something strange with high voltage. Actually, the tracks appear if I scratch the rubber, the black rubber. So maybe this foil is charging up the plastic film. There is some electrostatic problem. Looks like one track goes down and the other goes up, but that is the reflection. High voltage from buck zapper is supplied through 2 times 100 mega ohm resistors. I had to put an electrode inside the glass chamber, and also I punctured with a sharp needle holes in the plastic foil to make some connection to the aluminum surface. Before that, operation was not reliable. The plastic foil was charging up with time. Assembling. Same level as metal plate. Puncture many small holes with a needle to make electric contact with metal plate and also to let air bubbles out. Adding a second fan and running almost at 6 amps. See tracks. But only on the metal plate, not on the whole area. Temperature not very nice, only minus 20 degrees. Remove the plastic border, but get now problem with the electrostatic charging. I needed the electrostatic grounding, but the other electrode can be outside. This is about what get today. Lowered high voltage electrode about halfway. The tracks become more pronounced. Tomorrow we'll try to hide the white screws. Now the screws are flush with alu surface, and now this cable, it's for electric field. Connected plate with the negative of Peltier. Installed fans from both sides, and now with the needle try to puncture plastic, make small holes to prevent charging plastic foil. 12 volts, 5 amps. Used IKEA base plate and manufactured holder for lamp. Lamp makes elliptical beam. Put a collimator tube. The LED is stronger than the handheld. Cool, I can see tracks even at 9 volt. Wires soldered together, high voltage part insulated. Everything almost finished. Here is for the lamp and here is for high voltage. Disadvantage is that if one bumps, then this one falls down easily and can break. Drilling with the Corona drill. Before used paper towels, now we'll try laser cut, adding syringe for filling. Everything complete.
Temperature measurement minus 33 degrees centigrade, thermocouple under foam.
For illumination I cut a slit in the foam. Best results for cleaning glass are with lint-free cleanroom wipes. Be aware about fire hazard. Isopropanol is flammable. I try to measure high voltage. Multimeter connected to output shows 16 volts. Finally finished the cloud chamber with Peltier double stage. It runs on isopropanol.